excited now to read this poem. I'm looking at these kiddos, and you never know what's going to happen to our schoolmates once we grow up. And this is a poem about a man who I went to high school with. It's kind of a curious story.
Can you put the mic closer?
Is that better? Is that better?
I'll do more like that. Okay. There you go.
Now is that better?
Yes.
So this is the story of a man who I went to high school with. An unchronicled account of E. Forbes Smiley III, American thief of rare maps. An X-Acto slips out of his pocket. It echoes in Yale's halls. His name goes on a court docket for ancient books he has mauled, for ancient maps he has stolen, for making millions off those less wise. An X-Acto slips out of his pocket and hence unravels his lies. He claims it begins in New England with green-watered and mowed yards, cement curbed sidewalks, traffic rules, an 8-foot fence schoolyard. I was just a boy who brandished a pocket knife in a sheath of pigskin on my hip, playing pirates with maps, finding booties with traps. I had lots of friends, a good easy life, but there were older boys, like there always are. They called me names, they taunted me. I can hear their laughter right now. E. Forbes Smiley is so slimy in the alley all alone. He picks his nose with his dirty toes. E. Forbes Smiley eats his farts and wipes his crack with a sailor's map. I can hear their laughter even now as I stand in this solemn courtroom. I feel them tug my belt loops, a neighborhood bushwhack attack. I feel my light brown camping shorts rise up my back. Pardon me, Your Honor, but those wedgies, you know, they so hurt your crack. His gracious mother, God rest her soul, is free in death of her son's ways. His father recalls the boy and teen and how he likes to play. The paternal bond he loudly expelled on that grave sentencing day brings tears to eyes, the reporters say, brings truth to lips, restitution to pay. E. Forbes Smiley bows his head, folds his hands, twiddles his thumbs. His father stares into the prosecutor's air. His father's tale is cleaved with love. Eddie was no trouble at school. He followed the law, the golden rule. He attended church on Sundays, youth group once a week. He kept his curfew. Well, he was very rarely late, but anyone can make a mistake. But please make note, he showcased in drama, creative writing and debate. I recall the day my wife, his mother, sent him off to Hampshire College with cookies and a freshman note to remember to eat well, do his laundry, and call home with the calling card we had bestowed. He studied church history, the classics, and more. He made collegiate friends, a girlfriend we adored. Then at his graduation in 4 short years, a Princeton theology seminar came knocking on his blessed door. We were proud parents, that is for sure. Our son we had raised to respect God and country, love and obey, be honest and brave. Friends from high school, college, and other places gather on courtroom steps. They share their stories, fond embraces. They paint the portrait of a social pal. Those things we all did in the 70s. Forbes excels with private deals. He sold us weed, rolled tight in paper skin. Underage, he got his alcohol from backdoor bars. He mingled with all types of skins. At parties, he kissed pretty girls in the dark. At frat poker, he always liked to win. I could not say I was surprised as he grew into a cartographer, the only one of his kind. He jetted oceans to make deals of maps no one else could find. I was so proud to say I knew him. I followed his career. He helped others build major collections. I recall there were some tears. With work and family, I lost touch over the years. Until the internet, not even a decade old, brought me news of E. Forbes Smiley III, his demise without parole. The journalists uncover facts. Their headlines read across continent and seas. Old maps, historical books slashed in copies. pages of antique chronicles missing and dog-eared. E. Forbes Smiley, a lifestyle too lavish to support. E. Forbes Smiley steals trust, falls short the respect of antiquarians. Next generation librarians are at odds without precious documents. E. Forbes Smiley III confiscates and steals maps for selfish gain. E. Forbes Smiley meanders in financial pain. Perhaps those older boys knew more than us when they taunted him, slimy E. Forbes Smiley. From pirate maps with X's to seek, now prison maps. He steers his way from cell to grab to barbed wire fence, avoids inmates in the prison yard who make him rather tense.
Well,